Please put your hands together for Mr. Dulit Herat to share with you his thoughts, aspirations, and plans in store for the future.
Can I get my slides? Okay. I'm going to talk about just 5 things. It's going to be a countdown, so it's only going to get better and better and better when I reach the last one. And I'm going to try to finish this in 40 minutes. Everything was changing. So it came to a point where we had to just stop all our progressing projects and say, no, we are going to do this change. So we changed the site with minimum effect on the existing customer base and turned it into a responsive website. All the techie people here today will know the moment you say responsive website, it's a buzzword these days. But there are people who are not also familiar with what is a responsive website. Responsive means one website, but it has 3 phases. First phase is for laptops and desktops. Second phase is for tablets. And the third phase is for mobile devices. But all run through a single website. So based on the width of your browser, the website will automatically transform. And this means the entire website, not only the home page, not only the products page, it's like thousands and thousands of pages of all our services are now compliant with this. I'll just show you a quick demo of that. This is on a laptop. So that becomes on a tablet. You saw the left menu disappearing. You make it smaller. This is on a bigger phone, and that's on a very small phone like an iPhone, older generation, but it's still very usable. And the menus are collapsed in a way that that you can actually place an order without having that urge to open up your laptop to place the order. See, the menus are collapsed that way. So single website, 3 phases. 4 more to go. Second one. So we talked about, even in the UN report, about how big B2B is. If Kapruka can do ₹1 billion worth of businesses using B2C, you saw the scale in that chart. It was 9 times taller in that chart. Worldwide, e-commerce is so big B2B than B2C. So what we did was we introduced this B2B card. This card will work on all of Kapruka's services. And this is most likely this card will stay in the hands of your HR department or your hospitality department. If it is Kingsbury, we'll leave it with the concierge desk. Whenever they have a need to use a Kapruka service, they'll use this number, place the order. The management will get an SMS saying, you got an order like this, and in 60 days we will bill you. So that's the convenience. So you can quickly do what you need to do with a minimum, because you don't have to give a Visa card or you don't have to give an Amex card to an HR person for this kind of thing. So they can use this card. This is the second thing on my list. So third thing, e-commerce. So we are introducing the Kapruka app, and it's going to be on Android and iOS both. This is everything. All our services that are on Kapruka today will immediately be picked up by this app, and it's going to be on Android, and it's going to be on iOS, and it's going to take the Google Wallet, it's going to take Apple Pay, and it's also going to support Bitcoin. So it will be the first mobile app actually in Sri Lanka, or the mainstream website that's going to take all these 3 payment options. This is going to be so much easier, and the best of all, 300 vendors or 300 partners of ours, including some who are here today, will immediately go mobile. Imagine having to install 300 different apps on your phone, one for Pizza Hut, one for Domino's, one for Nestle, one for Odell. It's not, this is one app that's going to give you access to 300 Sri Lankan vendors in Sri Lanka. That's number 3. Number 4, one more left. E-commerce ends when you get that order number. this is my elaboration of, we work so hard to, we do the marketing, we get the products, we photograph the products, we price it, we do the social media, do all that jing bang, and finally we get that order number. Here, the e-commerce ends. Your website has done its job. You've done your transfer, you paid, you've done all that. Then after that, people think, oh, now it's just send it, and it'll be, that's all. No, the hard part, why Kapruka is so successful today, is what's after this transaction. That is fulfillment. Fulfillment is not an easy job. It's not about giving it to a courier. It's not about getting a guy to just go and hand deliver this item. It has warehousing, it has customer care, it has returns, it has the quality controls, it has the SKUs, the stock control. There's so much more after the e-commerce part is done. And over 10 years, we've gotten so good at this. And we found that this is our strength. Because this part now a lot of people can do easily. You have an investor, you have a couple of million rupees, you can easily start a new brand and just start advertising and try to get orders. But the experience is not going to be so great. Right? That's where what I'm trying to do is to give that option to all of you, just that fulfillment part through a Kapruka fulfillment house. So efficiency has been so great, and we've gotten so good at doing this part, we feel that if we can convert it into a whole different business, that we can let you guys run your own websites, and we will do the fulfillment for you. So to do that, this is a proposed building. We've acquired the land in close to Mirihana, Nugegoda now. We are planning to break the ground maybe next month. And this is going to be a 7-story facility that is doing nothing but fulfillment. Nothing but fulfillment. So let's say Island Craft, Linda here, you can send your inventory. We will give a square foot limitation and handle all your online sales, and you call and say, hey, this is not selling, send our stuff back, we send it back. So this is the number 4. Okay, I told you it's going to get better and better and better because you've been working close with me. But we have not been really advertising this that much for a couple of reasons. I will come to that in a bit. As I told you at the beginning, doing e-commerce is easy, especially in Sri Lanka with a very small footprint. There's only a couple of reasons why. It has to be something very unique that you can't go and touch and feel and negotiate the price and talk about the warranty and buy. When you give thumping discounts, you can't make money. And you compromise the quality. And the margins get thinner and thinner. It's not sustainable. And when you give to give a unique choice, you have to have a massive inventory. Imagine you want a left-handle door for a 1976 Ford car. What are the chances of me having that in stock? What are the chances of me having to keep that kind of inventory for a 20 million people in Sri Lanka? So it was this problem I've been trying to solve for many years. That's why we didn't get into these daily deals businesses. We didn't get into that kind of, because we knew it was not sustainable. So I came up with this concept called the global shop, where we let people order from Amazon and eBay, where they have this stock, where they have massive inventories, and we will order for you from Sri Lanka when you need it. So let me give you, so what we did was we started this, now 1.5 or almost 2 years ago, called the Kapruka Global Shop. And it's this is what it is in reality. This is a place in Gall Road. We set up, you don't see any products here when you walk in. All you see is computers. There is an eBay computer. Here's an Amazon computer. Here's a Walmart computer. Here's a Marks and Spencer's computer. You sit on the eBay computer, you can order whatever you want from eBay and we will bring it down for you. That was the goal. So you see no products and the item will be here in 12 days. That was our target date. So let's give you an example. I took this screenshot yesterday night while making these slides. So here's a laptop. It is $249 on Amazon last night. $249 for a laptop. Okay, it's Acer, not bad, and it has 4 stars, so it's not like a expired item. And they've given that kind of a discount. It's now $199. So for $200, you can get that Acer laptop. So I'll ask the audience, I mean, so why wouldn't you order this for you? Main reason, Amazon may charge you a thumping shipping amount. Second reason, it's going to come to customs and you're going to take a half day off and go to customs and try to negotiate the clearance process. Third thing, what if it doesn't work when you take it out? You're not going to ship it back, and then there's a whole export regulation process. If you go to DHL and tell you want to ship a laptop out, you will have a lot of forms to fill. And it's a whole different thing. And when they send me back a replacement, you're going to pay duty again because it's another import. So there is this problem. This is why people don't order from Amazon and eBay big things. But I mean, you want a hair clip or you want a small USB drive, you might do it because it will directly come to your home most likely without, I'm sure a lot of you guys already do that, but you are not going to order that laptop. It's a big item. It's going to get stuck. So this is what I solved by building this import simulator for Kapruka Global Shop. What it does is, when you put the link to this product onto the import simulator, I give you the full breakdown, the duty for this, the HS code and the government regulations. But imagine this was a toy helicopter. It will block it and say, no, you cannot bring it down because there is defense regulations for this. If it is some sort of a supplement, we say, no, you cannot bring it down because this is a medical equipment, you cannot. But if it's a laptop, we say, here's your VAT, here's your actual duty for it, and we guarantee you that price where you come and pay us through the Kapruka Global Shop, and we will order from Amazon and eBay on our account, and we'll bring it down to you in 10 to 12 days. This can disrupt, this is what UN report picked up, because this is a solution for entire developing countries, not only Sri Lanka. Let's say Pakistan. Let's take Pakistan is the 3rd largest population in the world, and they have absolutely no access to Amazon and eBay. Imagine the potential of that. They don't have a tool like this, and this tool does not exist in the world. So we were able to get the patent for this tool, and we are in the process of the global patent that's going to cover hundreds of countries altogether. And I think at that point, Kapruka is going to be a global brand where the only kind of people in the world who can do this import simulation. So coming back to this is, in my opinion, this is going to overtake our Kapruka's current B2B or B2C model, and revenue-wise going to be the biggest chunk of Kapruka. Okay, I'm done, and I'm going to just brief it again. We have a responsive website that we changed from the whole Mahagedara concept to the modern house. And then we have the Kapruka B2B business card. And then the Kapruka mobile app that's going to handle all these payment methods and take 300 vendors overnight to mobile, and the Kapruka fulfillment center, and then the Kapruka Global Shop. Thank you.